Hi traders, this is Forex Nelson. I'm back again today with another 5 trades. Today's date is October the 8th, and I am using my new Super Trader system. And today there was high impact news. I can show you the news. Here it is here, Friday, October the 8th at 8:30 a.m. New York time. The USD is red, we're selling, and the Canadian unemployment rate, employment change is green, so we're buying. USD is today is non-farm payroll. Many pairs or instruments, will be moving. Wish I did gold, but I just didn't trade gold today, but I wish I did. But anyhow, it's non-farm payroll. You have to be careful because it can move a lot in a very short period of time. Now we can lower this. And before we get into the trades, and I say this every morning or every time I do a video for YouTube within the first couple of minutes, I would like to inform you that all trading systems will work less than 50% of the time, and that includes all my trigger systems. It took me 8 years and over 700 trading systems to learn that. To get that up to 80 or 90% success rate, you will have to learn how to trade the flow of the market, which is what I teach. You will also have to learn trade management and money management. To be successful in trading, all you need is a lot of chart time, a lot of demo trading, and a lot of education. I provide the education. You must buy the education, and then you must do the homework, or you will fail at trading. I highly suggest putting in more than one trade at a time, as no one knows which pair will move the greatest number of pips. That is why I place 3 or more trades at a time. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. This will encourage me to do more of these videos. If you leave your name and email address, I'll put you on my email list for free weekly trading tips. Please keep that in mind. It is very important to your success at trading. Now we can move on to these trades. I only did 5 pairs today because of the non-farm payroll. I took the trades after 7, but before 8 a.m., like well before the news. So the first pair we're looking at here. Now I actually did walk away from the computer, and anytime I do that, I put in a take profit. And especially after I saw it going down, as the market's very random, and so I wanted to lock in some pips in case. And of course, as I'm looking at it now, it went up a lot more. In other words, I could have made a lot more. If I was sitting in front of the computer, I would have not put in the this take profit here. So here we go. The system, the boxes, the higher time frames says to buy. There's the arrow. Did qualify for a great way to trade when I pulled the trigger, actually all the way off the charts, was still showing a great way to trade. Let's see where I got in at. I was waiting for the pullback, and then it started to go up here, and that's why I jumped in. But it decided to give me very few pips, went back down, and then what I ended up doing was I just put it in here just to lock in something on this trade, and that something happened to be 2 pips, and 2 pips on the pound yen paid $178. And as you can see, the other trades, I closed them out around 30 minutes before at 9:02, as I was happy at that point with the totals. And generally, as a rule, when I'm happy, I'm happy when I have 100 or more pips, and this definitely is more than 100 pips. Next trade, Euro CAD. Same situation here. The system, the boxes, higher time frames, everything telling me to sell. So that's exactly what I did. So I took the trade right here at this cursor, went against me, around 6 pips, not a big deal. I knew it was going to give me some pips. Ended up locking in 32 pips. And 30 pips on the Euro CAD paid $2,560. Moving on to the next trade, the Euro New Zealand. Another one, the system, red boxes, higher time frames telling me to sell. So I ended up selling. Didn't quite qualify for a great way to trade, but the AO is red working its way down, which is good for pulling the trigger. Went 7 pips against me, and I ended up closing out the trade with 36 pips. And those 36 pips on the Euro New Zealand paid $2,571. Moving on to the next trade, the Euro Aussie. Another one from telling me to sell down at the bottom, and higher time frames. That's why the arrow's here to remind me to sell. So that's exactly what I did. Sold it at this cursor. Went against me, looks like 3 pips. And I closed out the trade, locking in 37 pips. And those 37 pips paid $2,710. Now the one that paid out the most, as the dollar was weak and the Canadian was strong. So that means we're selling the dollar CAD. It was the biggest mover. Did qualify for a great way to trade. Higher time frames was telling me to sell. The system, red super trend, red boxes. So I knew that this was at least 95% certainty. It was telling me, what time did I get in? 45 minutes before the news, it was telling me it was going to drop. And that's the news candle right there. So I love the super trader because it points me in the right direction before the news comes out. So for you news traders who like to trade the news, super trader is fantastic for that, trading before the news. I don't know how it predicts it, but it's built in. It just knows which way it's going to go. Looks like I locked in 40 pips on the dollar CAD, and those 40 pips paid out $3,199. And I just wanted to show you on this gold. Gold is affected by the US dollar. Remember, if the dollar is weak, especially if it becomes a bus driver, gold will go up. And look at this. Here's the news, and we're getting buy signals all the way through here. So you can easily pull the trigger. You've got more than an hour to get in the trade, with a relatively small stop. And that is like almost 200 pips. So that would have paid out a lot today. But I just missed it, looking at 17 pairs. Well, you have days like that. And I should have known better. But at least I'm showing you how easy it is to trade high impact news, gold, and just look at the meter. And if the USD is at the bottom, like say where the yen is, you're going to be buying. And of course, if it's at the top, then you're going to be selling. So that is your very good tip for the day. Anyhow, let's move on. Pip total for today turned out to be 147 pips, well over my 100. And those 147 pips paid $11,221. So not too bad for this Friday, last day of the week. And for around 2 hours of work, like my day is done. And it's only around 10 o'clock in the morning as I'm doing the videos. So if your system is not producing great results like my Super Trader, I suggest you get your hands on it, and to do so, all you have to do is look right below this video and you'll see this right up. It's my Super Trader system. I do charge $250 for it. I teach how to trade the flow of the market. If you don't learn this, you will never succeed at trading. My Super Trader system has over 4 gigabytes of training, and you'll get an exact copy of my system on your MT4 platform. It includes 5 MT4 templates, 12 custom indicators, and my favorite meter. I threw in a lot of PDF books, a lot of Word documents, and 9 bonus videos. So there's a lot of ways to trade, and I do teach a lot of different ways to trade. That's why there's 45 training videos. My #1 way of trading is a great way to trade. Perfect example of it right here on the right hand side. Now we're running short of time. Just put this video on pause. Read everything here. If you have any questions, simple, pick up the phone and call me. Here's my number. If you live too far, all you got to do is send me an email. Remember, there's an underscore right here. Now I do prefer Skype, and all you got to do is click on this link here and we'll have Skype connection, and through Skype screen sharing I'll give you a free session and give you some tips and tricks. And as I said, it is done totally free with no obligation to you. Now if you click on this link right here, you'll see 35 screenshots of all the trigger systems I've been building over the years. So that just about wraps up this day of trading and this video. And I'll repeat it again. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until the next trading day, good luck with your trading, and remember to keep yourself and your family safe. Okay, bye for now.